Well, what's the crack, lads? In our last podcast, I mentioned I was planning on making a video about drinks, considering the fact that I used to work in a bar. So here it is. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice cold pint of Guinness as I bitch till my heart's content about all the different drinks. So yeah, anyone that hasn't been living under a rock or died of dehydration can tell you that there's plenty of different liquids to keep yourself hydrated. Some might even tell you their favourite, but if they say anything about Jameson, they're either insane or a genuine alcoholic. I know a lot of us have had experiences with alcohol, although most of us probably don't remember many. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of mine. Alright, so most of you are probably sitting there wondering to yourself, Jesus, an Irishman talking about drinks? Nothing new there. Well, first off, fuck you, that's very rude. Secondly, yeah, you're right. It's no secret that us Irish are fond of a drink here and then, but who could blame us, with such amazing drinks under our belt? Guinness to an Irishman is like an American flag to a Yankee. We laugh with it, we cry with it, hell, some of us even put it on our buildings. And what's not to love? It's as smooth as butter, creamy as Aldi brand ice cream, and a taste that reminds you of regret. Something you'll be having a lot of after 6 of them. That's if you remember them at all. Smithwick's is another acceptable Irish drink, as it has got a bit of a reputation of being one of those drinks you only see old bastards drinking in Ireland. Unlike Guinness, where both young and old people can meet up in Dublin to appreciate an ice-cold Guinness right from the factory and be out in time to watch people get evicted while their homes are turned into hotels, Smithwick's is more something you see 3 old fellas crowded around one of those annoying tiny round tables, arguing with each other, trying to convince one another to buy a round of whiskey. Alright, Jameson's whiskey. Well, I'm sure some of you are waiting for this, but I'll put it to you this way. If it's got the same colour as diabetic's piss, smells like diabetic's piss, and is just as toxic as diabetic's piss, then there's a good chance it's Jameson's whiskey. Now, I'm sure there's some of you there sitting around thinking, oh, maybe Lucky just doesn't like whiskey. Well, it's actually quite the contrary. I love whiskey. Irish, Scotch, bourbon. In fact, my favourite whiskey is Jack Daniel's No. 7. Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is liquid gold. Jack Daniels is like watching an old man on his deathbed, surrounded by family thinking about the best moments of his life and sharing one last smile of pure joy. And then the good people at Jack Daniels factory suck up all the happy memories, squash them and fuck them into a Jack Daniels bottle for express delivery to your local Tesco. Jack Daniels No. 7 is actually one of the cheaper whiskies too, so not only are you happy drinking it, your wallet is happy paying for it. It's a win-win for everyone except your liver. So, to double back on everything we spoke about, Guinness is a healthy 8 out of 10 in my eyes. It's like the weekend. You often can't wait for your next one, but if it's fucked up on you, you know there's another one on its way. Smithwick's is a good 6 out of 10. Not too good, not too bad. I drink it days before I ever touch the Heineken, Coors Light, or God help us, a fucking Canadian. And finally, Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is a good 10 out of 10. I'm always happy to have a Jack Daniels. They have so many flavours and they don't cost much for a classic whiskey. There's a reason why there's so many songs about this old bottle of Tennessee whiskey, and it's the same reason that you smile when you take your first sip of that liquid gold. Hey guys, Lucky here. Just finished editing the first episode of Spaids Grades. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I think it's a nice change from, say, the likes of a lot of the podcasts we do, and it's something that I can pump out on my own. I don't need someone else there to kind of like fidget around with dates and stuff like that to be able to record a podcast, and I can pump them out nice and quick. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any pointers on where I should take this type of series, and if you guys have any topics, hit us up on Discord or on Twitter. The more topics the better, because I'm a stupid bitch and I forget my shit real quick. Talk to you guys soon, and hope you enjoyed.